Critical, right?
Her family now says she's in stable condition.
Oh, okay.
That's the latest from them. So there's several bits here to this story. The first is the footage that they got of her flying down a street. You can hear obviously
screeching of tires. 10% of Mini Cooper go that fast.
No. So fast.
and you heard the crash right there.
Oh, jeez.
You heard the car tipping.
You know what's crazy? You didn't hear brakes. Like there was no screeching of tires. She just was pedal to the metal. Like this is her probably screeching around a corner.
No, you're right. You don't hear brakes before she comes to a stop. A source says her condition prevented doctors from performing tests to determine if she was under the influence.
Oh, geez. So she's just...
But TMZ posted a picture of her right before the crash, and she has a bottle of booze in the car with her.
You guys don't...
How did they get that picture? Where... She just took a random I'm about to drive.
Or was that like
drink and drive photo?
After she... So is this when she hit the garage and the initial people were trying?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know if they watch this, so I don't know if they swear. This is the initial, before she hit the house.
So she hit
This is when she hit the garage at an apartment complex. And this is when the people tried to make her get out, but she backed up and tore off. So maybe at this scene, someone got a picture of her there when they were trying to get her out. TMZ has a bunch of pictures and video of this. One video shows her being wheeled to the ambulance on a stretcher because it's super like horror movie like. At the last moment she jumps up and starts flailing like she doesn't want to go.
Yeah.
This is from a TV station that was on the scene there. And they're bringing her out on a stretcher. Yeah, this may not be the one.
That was it right there, wasn't it?
That's it.
Yeah. And she sits right up, right?
Oh yeah, they're there, right there.
She doesn't have any clothes on. I think they're all gone.
Holy hell. Absolutely insane.
Like the Undertaker.
Right. It's like when someone's dead and they spring back to life in a horror movie.
I haven't heard about her in years.
No.
This is the first time.
She's done anything. It's gotta be crazy for those people. Be like, yeah, I'm coming into work today. Ann Heche ran into my house.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know who she was. Like honestly, like just by looking, like by seeing her, I wouldn't be like, oh, that's actress Ann Heche. You know what I mean? I would have no idea. I'd be like, it's just some drunk blonde lady. That's what I would think.
Yeah, I think I would know her to see her because I've seen her in a couple of things. But she also has a podcast, and the one that was released the day of her accident, I guess she sounds drunk in it.
I feel like that's the norm.
Well, I'm actually stone cold sober right now.
Except that we are sitting with refined.
But wait,
we each have a bottle in front of us because our friends sent us refined.
Wait,
and I think I even did a bad commercial for them when we were in the beginning of our days about, let's say, 64 episodes ago. And we did a terrible commercial.
Oh, it was not about...
I'm not drunk, I just got bottles in front of me. Lots of booze.
So she obviously has
Lots of
issues,
booze.
right? And the question I have is, was she trying to kill herself? Like, as you say, you don't hear, why is she flying down a residential street so fast and not braking? You're that wasted that you're just driving out of control?
I think
Killed someone else.
Yep.
Person that the house she crashed into.
Just a million people along the way too, you know. You can't be going that fast on just normal streets.
No, any celebrity that has spoken up, like to try and support her or say they were sorry for her, they've all been ripped apart saying she could have killed people. Why are you supporting her?
Of course she has a podcast. I mean, who knew she had one? But of course, she's a disaster and she maintains a podcast.
I'd love to know the people that listen to it.
Like,
Me
who is
too.
who's?
Yeah. Oh, I
Who
just
is that?
downloaded the Anne Hayes podcast.
We're like, who is that person? Who is?
Yeah, who you're right. Who is
I don't. I have no idea. Honestly.
I think Ellen at one point said she believed that she may have even used her to get famous. Like she wasn't even sure she was bisexual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Like she was just doing that to get attention and to become more famous. Lots of crazy stuff about this woman's past, so we'll see what happens. Again, she's supposed to be in stable condition this morning and expected to live, but it looked like she was burned all over her body.
Yeah.
Britney Spears and Kevin Federline seem to have a pretty civil co-parenting thing going on for years now, but that apparently just came to a screeching halt. In a new interview, K-Fed spoke out for the first time about this latest Britney Spears, what we're seeing online and stuff.
Right. The butt cheek spreading one.
Right, the beehole Spears.
Yeah.
My favorite version of her.
Yes, so far.
K-Fed says their sons, 16-year-old Preston and 15-year-old Jaden, have actually been avoiding their mom for months because of everything that's happening. He claims they're upset about an Instagram post, several Instagram posts, but he says specifically the one where she dissed their dad, him.
Oh.
And then, of course, all the nude she's been posting.
As a kid, I'd be way more concerned with the nudes because now I'm 15 and 16, and guess what?
Mom's out there.
Guess how my high school's going.
Mom's beehole's going to be on every locker.
Hey, bro, I saw your mom's butthole on Instagram.
Yeah.
Looking hot. Yeah, that's my
I saw your mom's butthole on Instagram.
One more time.
Looking hot.
We said that through this process, right?
Yeah.
Like, what are her kids thinking?
Kids get older.
K-Fed says this is why they chose not to go to her wedding. Brittany, what does she say? Well, she says she's saddened to hear that Kevin is discussing her relationship with the boys and the media. But her husband,
7:54.
Sam Ashgari, leaned in even harder on K-Fed.
There you go. Burn that bullshit
He said
off.
he's only upset because his gravy trade is ending soon. Because the boys will be 18 and he won't get child support anymore.
He slammed him for not having a job. It's like, I have a job. At least I have a job.
Soon to make their own decisions, and they eventually
7:54.
realized the tough part
Fog's
was
starting to
actually
burn off.
having a dad who hasn't worked
Really
in
get
over 15
sunshine.
years as a role model.
For now.
That's
Damn good.
Yeah.
Because it gets juicy.
Fire.
Yeah.
And K-Fed's on, her dad's side too. He said that he kept her alive.
How much do you think Brittany makes, made per year in the last? I know there was probably a few years where it wasn't great, but then the Vegas years it was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And all you have to know is each kid, it's like a percentage. There's no way this guy, he didn't have to work. He didn't have to work.
I know, but wouldn't you? Honestly,
If I was
Chuck,
K-Fed?
okay, let's say, I know you've been...
My skill set is backup dancer?
Your dream has been to be K-Fed for years.
Right,
But honestly, you could just sit at home every day and do nothing.
Yes, I could, yeah.
And your kids are there, you're just
Yeah, I'd
dad
be
living
fine.
off mom's money.
Well, I think what it would be is, I would hope, for me, it would be I no longer do the job that I did. I'm retired and I could just sit at home. It'd be tougher to never have accomplished anything in life.
Yeah.
That's what's tougher. And because he really just was a backup dancer.
Right. Who then
And
gained a
then
bunch of weight
and had a one rap song.
I don't know what his wife does for a living if she works.
Wasn't she a professional volleyball player or something?
She was at one
Yeah.
But are they all just living off Britney's money now?
I'm pretty sure that they probably can. Yeah.
point. They just raise-
2 kids.
raise their kids.
And K-Fed gets Britney Spears, and then he gets fat, and he still gets a professional volleyball player.
Right.
Yeah.
And doesn't have to work.
Man,
I know.
Life's been okay.
some guys got it all, I guess.
Yep.
Different dreams, I guess, for different people.
Does he stream on Twitch or anything like that?
I don't know,
Just
but he
literally do
I don't
nothing.
think he
probably
does
gonna have to
anything.
start.
He's not even on Instagram. He doesn't do.
Like he does,
He
he
does
can't
nothing.
even do anything on social media. He does nothing. Oh wow, yeah, he is.
I mean, he's just dad now. He's just gay dad.
The only dancing he does is through the drive-thru.
He got so big.
Yeah.
Oh, and of course they get you holding fast food in your hand, right? Like a bag of food.
It's the only reason he left the house. I don't know what he's up to.
He's gonna stain that white shirt though if it isn't that bag.
Yeah, he probably will.
He's a big boy now.
Yeah, that's his wife.
Really fat.
Like, I don't know.
Being harassed by a male boss she identifies only as the creator. She says this guy gave her booze when she was 18 during a private dinner before the launch of the iCarly spinoff Sam and Cat. He also massaged her without her consent. She says, my shoulders did have knots in them, but I don't want the creator to be the one rubbing them out. I wanted to say something to tell him to stop, but I'm so scared of offending him. A year later, as the spin-off Sam and Cat was coming to an end, Nickelodeon offered her $300,000. The condition was she could never talk about her experiences with this guy.
Well, wasn't there a big thing about the people in charge of Nickelodeon?
Well, because a lot of people are saying the creator is this guy, Dan Schneider, we've talked about before, who was behind a ton of popular Nickelodeon shows, including iCarly and Sam and Cat, as well as other shows as well. Nickelodeon cut ties with him back in 2008 due to allegations of abuse. And if you recall, also because he was apparently obsessed with his young actress's feet. He always wrote scenes into the shows that would involve their feet. And they realized this when someone put together a bunch of footage from these shows, all involving their feet.
Oh, God. And then she bites her feet and shoots an arrow with her feet.
Her foot is covered in ketchup. The feet are over there. Her foot is in the bathtub trying to block the drain. There's her feet jumping on the bed. There's someone licking someone's feet, massaging someone's feet.
Well, it's all feet all the time on the show.
Feet were prominently featured in a lot of his shows.
God.
So she said, what the F? This is a network with shows made for kids. I couldn't believe they didn't have any moral compass.
But isn't this what, like, Corey Feldman has been telling us for who knows how long?
Oh, for sure.
You know?
She said, should they at least try to have some sort of ethical standard? So she turned down, I guess, that $300,000. And that's why she's able to talk about some of the stuff that's happened to her. She says she's embarrassed by what she did.
Well, the thing is, you're a kid, though. Yeah. You're a kid, and there's big name people just taking advantage of you and putting you in scenarios that you don't realize.
At the time, you have no idea.
Like, it's a grooming thing, you know.
Do this, and you're like, okay.
Like Corey Feldman was on Steve-O has a podcast, and it was insane, and that guy's insane, right? But in the talk of everything that goes down, you just realize, like, they're just handed from one, like, perv to another perv, and then another perv takes over, and then there's another perv.
In 2 miles, continue onto I-86 West.
That her mom didn't give a damn and just kept pushing her.
Well, that's the same thing with
famous, right?
Same thing with that guy's life. His mom didn't give a crap, and his dad didn't care. And then, you know,
and then that happens. At the box office over the weekend, Bullet Train, even though it didn't get the greatest reviews, won the box office with a $30 million opening weekend. Still, the big story, though, is Top Gun Maverick. It has now toppled Titanic. It is now the 7th biggest film ever in the North American box office, earning $662 million in ticket sales.
I can now say that Top Gun is better than the Titanic.
Yes, you can.
Yes!
Top Gun Maverick overtaking Titanic means it's Paramount's biggest film in its 110-year history.
Why is the Top Gun movie like the greatest film of all time?
Post-pandemic.
Did you see
Greatest of all time! Greatest of all time!
Tarantino came out. When Tarantino came out, was like, that movie's incredible. He's like, that movie's absolutely incredible. It's perfect American cinema.
Come on.
He did.
What's going on,
He came out and was like, I loved it. I love the Maverick.
I wouldn't have put any money on this film doing anything.
I know.
To me, it's gonna be a fart in the wind.
I was terrified of this movie coming out.
And this doesn't even have any money from China or Russia because it hasn't been shown there.
Right. Oh, that's crazy.
So it did this without two of the biggest.
Stay in the left 2 lanes.
I don't get it either. I mean,
competition too.
Yeah.
No, it was perfect
Yeah,
timing.
it was. I think it was a marketing win.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, really, it was.
Continue on to I-86 West.
And then finally here, when actors get to a certain level of fame and fortune, they can make all the demands they want and take advantage of that privilege.
In 14 miles, keep left onto I-86 West toward Corning.
Diesel and Jason Statham, all in their contracts they have to suffer equal pain in their movies.
But no one can be
Destroyed more than anyone else.
Right.
And none of them could lose when they fought each other.
I remember that. I remember
They
there's
all
no,
have
yeah, they are not allowed to lose a fight.
That's gotta be something straight from WWE. I feel like that's something The Rock brought to the table, because that's how some of the things are with the wrestlers. Like some
Yeah.
wrestlers won't let the other wrestler beat
It's like,
them.
I can never
you know?
lose. I can never lose
Yeah.
to this guy.
So I guarantee The Rock's like, there's not a chance in hell Vin Diesel is going to beat my ass on screen. So we got to find a way to resolve this.
Yeah.
Samuel L. Jackson in his contract has that he must be allowed to golf twice a week, and they have to pay for it and take him.
Oh, well.
Jack Nicholson's Batman contract allowed him extra time off filming so he could attend LA Lakers home games.
Well, he did love that.
Huge fan. Queen Latifah added a no death clause to all her projects after having a death scene in Set It Off that really disturbed her.
Binghamton coming up in about
So
10
she can
miles.
never die.
12 minutes.
In any other movie or TV show.
Yeah, it's weird that you do some kind
You gotta
of
keep the
scene,
air
you're
out,
like
keep the
either
camera
terrible at it or you're like it disturbed you in some way.
When Dolph Lundgren was He-Man, Masters of the Universe,
Yes.
he had it in his contract that he got 3 attempts to get his lines right before being dubbed.
What was funny about him is that he barely spoke any English.
Yeah.
When he did that role. Like, so there is all this. They were like, this guy can't be.
Oh.
There's no way this guy can be He-Man. He can't even speak.
Oh. I don't remember much of his lines.
Nobody does.
No.
When George Clooney
All right,
did
Beth,
Gravity, he requested a basketball
about
court
an hour
to be
and 20
set up,
minutes from my
and
hotel,
the private
north of
beach hut
Monticello.
inspired place
Heading towards
for him to
Binghamton
spend
to change out my
downtime.
dash cam. Memory card
Offset.
says.
And one more
It's
here,
about
Tom
filled up.
Cruise will never allow his likeness to be used for action figures or video game characters. That's a weird one.
That's actually good. I
wonderful.
bet that's smart because he'd get made fun of a lot.
So they'd be tiny,
You know,
Or
who knows
yeah,
how many.
like, who knows, you know?
That would be used against him probably more than.
804.
You know, like someone would spend a
Fog's cleared up.
boatload of dough just to get his likeness and then put him in all sorts of weird, twisted up,
Right.
you know?
Hi, look at my life-size Tom Cruise action figure I have right here. He's sitting on my lap right now. How's life, little Mr. Tom Cruise? Yeah, Top Gun's doing real good for you. Yeah. Oh, we heard about the hikers. Yeah, you getting ready for the Mission Impossible?
So he's so self-conscious about his height, he won't even let them make action figures. Is that it?
I don't think so. I think it's more of like, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's just, it could be his twisted up views on stuff. Like, what happens
Oh, yeah.
to the aliens that live in us if we make an action figure of ourselves, you know?
Yeah.
Do we get thrown in a volcano then?
Yeah.
I don't know.
We'll never figure that guy out.
Not sure.
We'll take a break. When we come back in a moment, what did our douchebag of the day do at a kid's lemonade stand? Why did a Florida drug suspect tell the cops to relax? And blue balls, is it a real thing or not? We'll get to the bottom of that, what's up with the Asians, and much more straight ahead when we return on Dave and Chuck the Freak.
Previously on Dave and Chuck the Freak.
A case of pneumonia led one man to hear God after tripping on antibiotics in a rare case of antibiomania, a rare state of psychosis from taking common antibiotics.
Hallucination is a crazy, crazy thing to not know that's about to happen to you.
Maybe it's just a specific antibiotic.
Maybe. I'm allergic to penicillins. I swole up like the elephant man on my head. It was like 3 times its size.
Oh my God.
I screamed and passed out because I was like lying on the pillow with it. A big little guy, like, what's wrong, Mom? So you only swelled in your head? It was like Megamind. Oh my God, that's crazy. Isn't that nuts? My mom tells the story of coming into my room. She called me the elephant man.
Thanks, Mom.
I saw Mom looking in the mirror and being terrified that I was going to stay that way. She's like, you look like a circus freak. Oh my God, it's the elephant man! Damn it! Tell him! There's an elephant man! That's not my son! They rushed me to the hospital. I don't think
Dave and Chuck the Freak.
Is it acceptable to go to Mickey D's just for a drink? Of course it is. But good luck leaving with just a drink. It's more than a drink. It's a Mickey D's drink. Sip a Minute Maid slushie at McDonald's. Enjoy deliciously refreshing flavors like strawberry watermelon or tropical mango. Or try $1 any size soft drink. Price and participation may vary, cannot be combined with any other offer.
You're making it happen. You're coming in hot. Hotter than hot. Hotter than the surface of the sun? Even hotter than the metal part of the seatbelt. Put it on ice.
Hotter than the surface of the sun?
Like the new brown sugar green cold brew or the new mango pineapple Dunkin' refreshers. Whew. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer. Terms apply.
There you are in the great wide open when you hear it. Dinner time. When you're hungry, you're not going to let 5,000 feet of mountain get in your way. And if they try, that's what Kia's lineup of exceptionally capable SUVs with available all-wheel drive is for. The Telluride, Sorento, Sportage, and Seltos are how you know we take this pretty seriously. The SUVs and the dinner. Hurry into your local Kia dealer today. Kia, movement that inspires.
Visit Kia.com for details. Always drive safely. At LensCrafters, we value expertly tailored eye care, provide state-of-the-art eye exams, offer a wide assortment of designer brands and high-quality lenses. Because everything we do at LensCrafters is for every sight that makes your life special. We offer 50% off lenses with frame purchase. Shop in-store and online. Book your annual eye exam now on LensCrafters.com. LensCrafters, because sight. Eye exams are available at the independent doctor of optometry at or next to LensCrafters. Doctors in some states are employed by LensCrafters. Offer valid to September 5th. See associate for details.
Oh, we can fly.
This is your summer. That means Six Flags in the taste of an ice-cold Coca-Cola. We're talking thrilling coasters, delicious burgers, real moments together, and this. Coke is summer refreshment when you need it most, so you can hop on another ride. This is your summer. Six Flags and Coca-Cola. Come make it yours. Visit sixflags.com/code to save up to $20 off passes, plus daily tickets starting at $44.99.
They want Binghamton.
As a charge nurse, you can be a confident and dynamic leader who supports the nursing team and guides their patient care. Grand Canyon University's RN to BSN online degree program equips you with strategies that prepare you to manage the ever-changing realities of healthcare while maintaining focus on family support and patient outcomes. What do you think making a difference in healthcare looks like? GCU offers over 250 high-quality online programs like this one. Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Visit gcu.edu.
Greg wakes up at 5, gets the coffee going for his wife, and goes for a run. He showers and puts on Dove Mint Plus Care Dry Spray Antiperspirant. By 7, he's doing school drop-off.
Bye, Daddy.
And headed to work. Later, as he grills dinner for the family, he thinks,
another great day taking care of them and taking care of me. And I still feel fresh and dry, thanks to Dove Mint Dry Spray.
Dove Mint Plus Care Dry Spray for 48-hour freshness. Goes on instantly dry. Clean feel all day.
In the wee hours of the night, when everyone else is fast asleep, you're the one on third shift, burning the midnight oil. When a part fails and everything comes to a grinding halt, regardless of what the clock on the wall says, you leap into action. Granger is with you, and all the ones who get it done. With 24/7 customer support by phone or click to chat. Call, click Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Are you ready to get more in Detroit? Well, get excited then for the new tomato pesto grilled cheese sandwich from Dunkin'. With more of the elevated ingredients you love, oven roasted tomatoes, fine ripened and perfectly seasoned, and delicious pesto spread with melted white cheddar cheese on toasted sourdough bread, so you can get more out of every bite and more out of every day. Enjoy the new tomato pesto grilled cheese sandwich from Dunkin'. America runs on Dunkin'. Limited time offer. Additional charges may apply.
Hi, welcome to IKEA. Tack.
Tack?
That's thank you in Swedish. We're saying tack to our loyal IKEA family members with lots and lots of great deals on your favorite items. For starters, you can save 15 or 30% on a Plaro outdoor furniture.
Wow, tack.
No, talk to you. Just visit IKEA-USA.com/family-offers to plan your trip to your local IKEA store. Offer valid 7/26 to 8/21 in the U.S. Discount applied proportionally across items purchased as shown on receipt. See store on IKEA-USA.com/family-offers for complete terms. Exclusions apply.
Clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to.
5-year-old Lila and her mom are on their way home from Grandma's, singing Lila's favorite song.
Happy and you know it, move your feet.
A few blocks away, 25-year-old Dylan is visiting friends at a small party. He finishes off his last beer,
Later, skater.
gets in his truck, and starts for home. Mom and Lila turn onto Maple Street. So does Dylan.
If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray!
Every 50 minutes in the United States, someone dies in a crash involving a driver impaired by alcohol or drugs. If you're impaired and you know it, don't drive. Drive sober. A message from the Michigan Office of Highway Safety Planning.
A new Planet Fitness location is open near you. To celebrate, you can join for just 25 cents down and then $10 a month. We're squeaky clean and ready to welcome you with tons of equipment.
In 2 miles, keep left onto I-86 west toward Corning.
We're ready when you are. Just 25 cents down, $10 a month. Offer ends soon. Join us today.
Grand opening sale extended. Join a new club in West Babylon for 25 cents down and $10 a month. Deal ends August 15th.
Planet Fitness locations are independently owned and operated. See club for details.
Is it acceptable to go to Mickey D's just for a drink? Of course it is. But good luck leaving with just a drink. It's more than a drink. It's a Mickey D's drink. Sip a Minute Maid slushie at McDonald's. Enjoy deliciously refreshing flavors like strawberry watermelon or tropical mango. Or try $1 any size soft drink. Price and participation may vary, cannot be combined with any other offer.
At LensCrafters, we value expertly tailored eye care, provide state-of-the-art eye exams, offer a wide assortment of designer brands and high-quality lenses. Because everything we do at LensCrafters is for every sight that makes your life special. We offer 50% off lenses with frame purchase. Shop in-store and online. Book your annual eye exam now on lenscrafters.com.
At the stop sign, turn right onto Broad Avenue.
Available at the Independent Doctor of Optometry at or next to LensCrafters. Doctors in some states are employed by LensCrafters. Offer valid to September 5th. See associate for details.
You're making it happen. You're coming in hot. Hotter than hot. Hotter than the surface of the sun?
Really?
Even hotter than the metal part of your seatbelt. Put it on ice.
In half a mile, turn right onto Robinson Street.
Green cold brew or the new mango pineapple Dunkin' refreshers. Whew. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer. Terms apply.
WRIF and WRIF HD1.
Go past this light. Then at the next one, turn right.
And Chuck the Freak.
Hi, and good morning to you. It is Monday, the 8th day of August, and you are with Dave and Chuck the Freak right here on Detroit's Rock Station, 101 WRIF. This segment of the show is brought to you in part by Hall Financial. Home values have continued to rise. In 5 minutes, Hall Financial can help you tap into your home's equity with a cash-out refinance to pay off debt or remodel. Call them today at 866-CALL-HALL. That's 866-CALL-HALL. Heading out to the roads now to see how they're doing on this Monday morning. Lisa Way, what's going on?
275 south before 7 Mile. Accident closing down the 2 left lanes at stop and go from 696. 96 to Jeffries East after 275. An accident blocked.
At the light, turn right onto Robinson Street.
Easter Road and accidents on the right side with stop and go traffic from Middle Belt. Woodward Dream Show presented by Comerica Bank on Friday, August 19th celebrates hot rods, cruising, muscle cars, and custom bids. Live music, on-track experiences, and activities for all ages. Tickets at m1concourse.com. And now it's time for sports brought to you by DraftKings.
So the Lions open the preseason on Friday. Detroit will be hosting the Atlanta Falcons.
Turn right. Then turn right onto Broad Avenue.
Detroit, of course.